안녕하세요 여러분. 오늘 한국어 선생님이 될 거예요. Hello everybody. Today I'll be your Korean teacher. Today we'll be focusing on the verb 필요하다, to need. We go throughout our daily lives generally needing specific things, whether it be physical or non-physical, whether it's you need a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or if you need more time with a specific thing. So I'll be taking you through 10 very easy 필요하다 phrases. So what's one thing that we all need to survive? Not necessarily food, but what gets food? Money. 돈이 필요해요. I need money. So with these phrases, I'm not just going to give you the phrase, but I'm also going to break it down word for word. So let's break down this first phrase. So the first word is 돈, which means money. Then we have 이, the subject particle, and then 필요해요, which is to need. The subject particle here, which is 이, we don't really have it in the English language, but it's very similar to that of the, an, or a. So for example, I could say house is good, but you don't necessarily know which house I'm talking about. But if I said a house is good, then we know that we're talking about a particular house. It's confusing, I know, and even I'm trying to understand it completely. It's because we just don't have anything completely alike in the English language. So, but try your best to understand it and work your way around it. In this situation, you could just say 돈 필요해요. It's not the end of the world, but obviously it helps to use a subject particle in more complex sentences. But here, because it's a short sentence, you shouldn't worry too much about accidentally missing the subject particle. So that was the first one. 돈이 필요해요. I need money. So what gets money? I mean, money doesn't just randomly appear in our hands, does it? We get money through a job. So that's why we can say 직업이 필요해요. I need a job. So the 직업 is a job or an occupation. Again, we have the subject particle so that we know of the subject that we are talking about. And then we have 필요해요, to need. I need a job. And to be satisfied in your job, what's one thing that you need? Happiness. 행복이 필요해요. I need happiness. So here we have 행복, which is happy or happiness. Again, we have the subject particle so that we know what specifically we're talking about. And then 필요해요, to need. I need happiness. What's similar to happiness, which all people experience? Love. 사랑이 필요해요. I need love. So 사랑 is to love. Again, we have the subject particle 이, so that we know what specifically we are talking about. And then we have 필요해요, to need. I need love. Maybe you're feeling lonely or you don't have a Korean friend to exchange languages with. So in this case, you can say 한국인 친구가 필요해요. I need a Korean friend. So if we break it down, we have 한국인, which is a Korean person or people. 친구, which is friend. Again, we have the subject particle, this time being 가, and that knows that we're talking about a particular Korean person. And then at the end we have 필요해요, to need. I need a Korean friend. But maybe a Korean friend is not necessarily enough and you're getting super needy because you want to learn more Korean. So you can say 한국인 선생님이 필요해요. I need a Korean teacher/tutor. So if we break it down, again we have 한국인, meaning Korean person or people. 선생님, a teacher or a tutor. Again we have the subject particle, the 이, so that we know we're talking about a particular Korean teacher in general. And then at the end we have 필요해요, to need. I need a Korean tutor/teacher. So now maybe you have a Korean tutor, but you want to engage in an actual class with other people learning the same language as you. So that's why you can say 한국어 수업이 필요해요. I need Korean classes. So if we break it down, 한국어 is Korean language, 수업 is class. And then again we have the subject particle so that we know that we're talking about a particular Korean class. And then at the end, 필요해요, to need. I need Korean classes. Now after a long hard day of studying Korean or just studying whatever in general, maybe you want a little taste of Korea because you're hungry. So what do you want? Food. 한국 음식이 필요해요. I need Korean food. So if we break it down, we have 한국, which is Korea or Korean. We have 음식, which is food. Again, we have the subject particles so that we know that we're talking about Korean food. And 필요해요 at the end, to need. I need Korean food. So now you've come to the conclusion that if you want to really get better at Korean, you have to speak it almost every day. 한국어 매일 말할 필요가 있어요. I need to speak Korean every day. So let's break it down. At the beginning we have 한국어, which is the Korean language. We have 매일, which is every day or daily. We have 말할, which is to speak. And then 필요가 있어요, which is to need. I need to speak Korean daily. But you know, speaking Korean every day is still not enough. And you want to completely submerge yourself in Korean. 한국인 함께 한국어를 말할 필요가 있어요. So let's break it down. We have 한국인, which is Korean people or Korean person. We have 함께, which is together. Then after 함께 we have 한국어, which is Korean language. And then joint with the Korean language, we have the object particle, which is 를. Again, similar to the subject particle. Then after 한국어를, we have 말할, which is to speak. And then 필요가 있어요, which is to need. I need to speak Korean with other Koreans. So there you go, those are 10 필요하다 phrases, really easy to learn. Also, you should probably know that the opposite word of 필요해요 or 필요해 is 필요없어 or 필요없어요, which is to not need. So if you don't want a specific thing, you can just replace the 필요해요 with 필요없어요 and it becomes I don't need. Keep in mind that I had to learn these phrases as well before teaching them to you. So remember that we're both students here, that we're both essentially learning at the same time because, you know, I don't really know that much Korean, but actually making these videos helps me learn more Korean as I go along. So don't feel bad about if you feel like you're behind or such because, you know, I'm learning this with you as much as you are learning it with me. So there you go. And remember, some things like the subject particles and those sort of things are still confusing for me, so don't feel bad if you don't completely understand them. So that's been my Korean lesson for you all today. I'll probably make some more learning Korean lessons in the future. I'll just need to come up with some ideas and like what are key phrases for you to know. Because I think that 필요하다 is the verb to need is generally a commonly used phrase that we use in English almost daily. So I'll plan to make some more in the future. And if you haven't, check out some of my other videos where I'm not necessarily teaching Korean, but I'm speaking Korean, just in general. Again, it's all to help me learn Korean and to give you some inspiration as a viewer. So stay tuned for more videos and I'll see you all next time.